Okay, y'all. My first day of escaping Atlanta. It's been a difficult time. I've had obstacles after obstacles after obstacles to get me to this day. But I've secretly went to QT. No, I didn't secretly go to QT. So, it was a tearful goodbye to my son. I'm still choked up a little bit. And yes, I purposely am doing this video in the dark because this is really, I'm going to label this escaping Atlanta because that's the way it felt. Like it seemed like everything, well, now that I made a decision and I, to go ahead and go to Arizona, just as I suspected, everything seemed to want to try to keep me from leaving, keep me from going. The way I think about it, Atlanta, you should do better. People will stay. But I don't even think Atlanta really want people to stay. I mean, I know the original Atlanteans, the old school Atlanteans, the Atlanta metropolitan area is like, no, we not trying to keep y'all. We're trying to
turn left onto Riverside Parkway.
We really trying to get rid of a few of y'all so we can go back to that unsuspected fun place to live. But anyway,
Riverside Parkway.
But yeah, it became more of a, instead of just leaving and coming here and wrapping up some loose ends, to like, goddamn, I'm gonna have to live out of here by hook or by crook. So yes, this is the first hour. I even thought about being a real vlogger, someone really giving you something entertaining, and actually being on here crying. Because I couldn't pack up my son and bring him with me. But this is a voyage that I clearly have to make on my own. But am I really alone? Jesus walks with me. So I believe it, and I'm gonna walk it out. I'll walk it out. So today, honestly,
on Riverside Parkway for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay, don't judge me, but I believe in telling the truth for my channel. So this is how my morning started. I door dashed last night until about 12:30 in the morning. I came back to my son's apartment because I want to spend a little bit of time with him before leaving, but he wasn't even feeling well. Like, so, and it was late and he was tired and half asleep.
Use the right lane to take the I-20 West ramp.
And yeah, you're gonna be getting these directions up in this joint, okay? Chick just don't know how to get to Arizona. I have never driven there. But at any rate, so this morning at 6, I got up, I
right lane to take
put
the
my clothes
West
back
ramp.
on in the car, went upstairs to my son's house to bid him an adieu.
Mile, merge onto I-20 West.
Before I left. Again, like I said, it was a tearful goodbye. I was able to hold my tears for the most part until I got in the car. Sorry, some of it is coming up now, but you can't see me.
I-20 West for 100
And then when I
miles.
got in the car, I broke down. And just prayed that God just watch over my baby. He's not my baby. He's an old adult. And I was about to, please just watch my baby. I was really going into a begging thing, and he was like, girl, I got him, like I always have. And I immediately stopped crying, and he said, you know what you do, girl? All right, I almost feel bad because I'm excited for this new journey. This is the first time I am moving out of state without my son. But then again, the only other time I've moved, it was when my son was 7. 20 years ago. He's 27 years old now. 20 years ago, we moved to Atlanta in hopes of a new start. So I gassed up at the QT, and now I'm on I-20 going west. So to reserve as much space as possible on my phone and battery life, I'm gonna end it here until the next time I stop at a rest stop. Not a rest stop, but to gas up again. I'll change out my storage so that I can continue making these videos. Okay, family. Okay, so I just entered Alabama. Now, for me, I'm so used to going home to DC. I'm used to it being at least a couple of hours, like an hour and a half to get out of Georgia. Funny enough, I didn't know how close the Atlanta metropolitan area was to, how far west Atlanta is. It's northwest of Georgia, because boy, I left out like 6:30ish, I think, a.m. and it's 7 now. Well, okay, so I'm in Alabama, and I think I just saw a sign that said, you just entered into the central zone. So I may have changed over into time zone. So, but it took about, my clock on in my car hasn't changed. So it took 30 minutes to get out of Atlanta. Get out of Georgia. This is weird for me. This is absolutely weird. Now, if I was a better vlogger, I would have stopped off at a rest stop. But this time, because I left a day later, than I intended, I really don't have the capacity to stop at every rest stop. I kind of tend to teach on a time crunch, and when I say I teach on a time crunch, like I can still take my time and get to Arizona, but I would be like getting there just in time because I have an appointment with my new apartment complex like at 11:30 or on Thursday. So I really would like to get in, rest, and then get up and meet and go to the meeting. I like to rest instead of just jumping in. It's like, okay, I just got here. I would like to be able to at least go through my stuff, make sure I have whatever paperwork, extra stuff that they may need. So therefore, I'm only going to stop for gas and food and to use the bathroom. So maybe on the way back, because I do plan on coming back right after the holiday season to hopefully come and get my stuff, the rest of my stuff, because right now I only brought with me my clothes, my shoes, and some other things that I, like bedding, my linens, my bedding, towels and stuff like that. And you'd be amazed. I'm actually amazed myself that I have my whole back is full. So, but that's it. That's all I want to say is that I really got into Alabama really quickly. Anyway, let's see how long I'll be in Alabama. I'll come back to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm in Alabama. I stopped off at one of my favorite road trip places, Pilot, but this time I only stopped because I was sleepy. So I wanted to stop and park and go to sleep because I didn't see a rest stop. This was the closest one. I want to emphasize, when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling solo dolo like myself, I'm putting on my hood because it's a little nippy out this joint. If you get tired, if your eyes, if you start taking long blinks, babies, pull off and find a safe place like a Pilot, like so. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Find a Pilot where you could come. I wanted to get a good thing of the sign. Find you a Pilot. You see the Waffle House over there? I already got my breakfast for the morning, but find you a rest stop or a Pilot, especially if it's in the sun is down, there's no sunlight. Go to a well-lit rest stop or a gas station rest stop like a Pilot or a Love's or a Buc-ee's. And I will be stopping because I saw that there's a Buc-ee's about 50 miles west. And go to freak sleep. And that's exactly what I did. So I took me about a 30-minute nap. I feel refreshed. I went and got me a Coke. Not realizing that, well, I'm starting to realize that warm cups of coffee is having the opposite effect, because I am, let me get my butt in this car, a coffee drinker. So warm cups when you're sleepy well, at least with me, puts me all the way to sleep. So that part. So whew, I tell you, it seems like every time I leave Atlanta, I just look better. I look more relieved. Anyway, tip, driving by yourself, or if you're driving with someone that you might not want to drive, if you're getting tired, pull off to a well-lit rest stop, be it at a Pilot truck stop, a gas station, or just a well-lit state rest stop, and go your butt to sleep. Second tip, if coffee, warm drinks, especially in the wintertime or in the cooler months, or cold months, and you get coffee, and I mean, you know your body. So for me, it made me more sleepy. And then, oh Lord, I put on the heat. The heat might as well it was like rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. You know, you want to keep your the heat off, except for when you just to warm you up. That's my tip. And hit the road again, okay? All right, let me get out here and safely make it. I'm thankful that I have two phones. God is so good, child. I'm going to pull up the map on this phone, charge this phone, and keep on pushing. Keep on moving. Don't stop at the hands of time. Click card on the runway, babe. Okay, the next stop will be at a gas station for gas. Oh, so that's another tip. When you're driving, stop. I like to not go below the half a tank mark and then fill up, then never get all the way down to E. Never trust the fact that your car can ride a few more miles on fuel. Okay, don't trust that shit. Especially if you're traveling solo dolo. Okay? Let's go. Bye. Yeah. I was just looking at, as I was getting gas, they're advertising that they're hiring, and nigga, I took a picture. You'll see the picture in the video. But how is their car wash assistant general manager of a Buc-ee's will make $100K to $150K plus with 401K with 3 weeks paid time off? What? Use it, cash it, or roll it? This is out of fucking Buc-ee's in Alabama. If you was in Atlanta, you wasn't making that much money. And it specifically says no experience necessary. You can make that motherfucking much at Buc-ee's. Maybe the Lord wanted me to stay here in Alabama. I might want to stay here in Alabama and work at Buc-ee's. God damn. But as I was talking to my sis, my favorite sis, honey, sometimes more money doesn't mean happy. Okay, you can. You know what? I understand where people get that thought from. Like, you gotta have one or the other. You're gonna not make as much money right away and be unhappy. Or make money quickly and be unhappy, or easy. Like, I've always said that working for somebody is always easier than starting your own business. Okay, that's easy money. Working for someone is easy. All you have to do is, once you get hired, be at work on time and do your job. Drink water and mind your business. That's all you have to do. And somehow manage to deal with different personalities. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that chat, no. All right now, well, I'm about to hit the road. I've gassed up this time. $25. It's still gas. And gas is still low because I'm in Alabama. It's lower than it is in Atlanta, and apparently they're getting paid more. I'm surprised more people ain't moving to Alabama, or at least working for Buc-ee's. All right, y'all. Bye. Okay, I done made it into Mississippi. I'm in Mississippi. The route that I'm going is basically over top and then down, where I go through, I've been through Alabama. I'm now in Mississippi, heading towards Tennessee. Then I'm going into Arkansas, maybe Oklahoma, then Texas, then New Mexico, and then down to Arizona. But yeah, I'm in the M-I, quick letter I, quick letter okay. That's it. I'll see you next time. We're not stopping at the rest stops this time. We're just trying to get where we're going. Bye. Talk to you later. Ooh, child. Hey family. Okay, so we're now in Tennessee. I just crossed over. It's in Memphis. I'm going to stop through to the Purposeful Preppers place here in Tennessee. And so it's nice. It's still chilly. It's been chilly all ride. And thank God I have hoodies and I brought my coat. Okay, I do hear that Arizona will get cold. It'll be the month of January, but that'll be it. That's it. I don't know for sure. I'll be able to tell you more later. But yes, I am now in Tennessee and on my way to the Purposeful Preppers house. Yay! Anyway, that's all you can eat. All you can eat crab legs, nigga. Nah, I'm not. I'm maybe on my trip back, but yeah. So I just stopped, got some gas. Tip: know your car, know your vehicle. Okay, I'm saying this because my vehicle,
keep right to continue on I-69. Follow signs for I-240 North, Little Rock.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was. But at any rate, know your vehicle. My vehicle do not like to be filled. Okay. And I had a little scare that happened where my car it just shut off. I turned it on and it shut off. I was like, oh Lord.
On I-240 North for 6 miles.
Okay. And it was like, come on, baby. And it's like, girl, I mean, the Holy Spirit, thank God for the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit said, she don't like to be full. That's the reason why it popped last time. Is when last time I filled it up from the halfway point, I filled it up until the gas thing popped and stopped. Oh, I was about to turn around. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I thought, thank God I'm not smoking weed. Thank God I'm not smoking weed because I be forgetting stuff when I'm high. And that's a part of it. You know, you lose your memory or you forget to do stuff. So, you know, that whole song, and then I got high, and then I got high. Okay, so I've reached my memory. I'll let you know next time. Hopefully I'll change out my memory when I get to my girl's house. Bye! Hey family, so I'm videotaping. I'm recording this on my other camera. Because I ran out of memory and I really didn't have any time to really change out the memory from the other one. So, ciao, y'all. Just bear with me. So now I'm in Arkansas. I then went to Tennessee and now I'm in Arkansas. And I stopped through to the Purposeful Prepper and I had a coffee and a conversation. FYI, happy birthday, bro. It is my the Purposeful Prepper, her husband's birthday today. Okay, I didn't get to see him because he worked on his birthday. Such a Scorpio. You know, they work about as hard as Capricorns do, Earth signs do. Boy, they be working. That's what they be doing. So, happy birthday, bro. So now I'm back on the road. I'm in Arkansas. I'm on I-40. I gassed up, and I'm ready to go. Now the next thing is when it's time to gas up again. Hopefully I can find a restaurant, another place where I can stop and get food and gas. And I'll hit you up when we get through the next stage. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, family. So I had another scary moment here. The siding of where my wheel well is. I guess that's the best way I can say it. It's definitely aesthetic, but that just flew off some miles back, and I'm like, ugh. I refuse to speak what my concerns are because I don't want to put it out there. But I think what my concerns, I have a feeling that what I'm concerned about isn't going to happen. I mean, like, I have a feeling like that part isn't going to happen until, like, maybe once I arrive in Arizona. And then at that point, I really don't care. At this point, I'll worry about getting that fixed later. You know, that is definitely not my priority right now. Or figuring that out, but I definitely want to get that together. But yeah, so that was scary. That was the second one. The first one was, I forgot my car doesn't like to be full. You know, don't top off my gas, because it will stall for a minute, and then it'll drive once it burns some of the gas. So that part. And it was a torture, because I'm on a strip where there is the rest stop was closed, the restrooms were closed at the rest stop. It was just truck parking, and then there was no restaurants, or there was a Love's, but it was like about 20-30 miles. And this apparently is a part of this on I-40 where there's just really nothing. There's no rest stops for miles, and no relevant food places. I mean, when I say relevant, fast food places that I frequent. So it was nothing. So, and I end up stopping at a Love's, which is one of the places I frequent when I do travel. And I'm being blinded by this. Excuse me. Ooh, I can't do that. You gotta see my face, right? Or do you? Yeah. At Love's, they had a Subway. I did not want a Subway sandwich. They had a Chester's, it's a chicken place, and a Godfather's pizza, and I didn't want none of that. So I'm hoping I keep on driving before the sun goes down. I'm trying to figure out, I thought my phone would change the time for me, but apparently it doesn't. It don't do that. Because I know I have to change the time on my car, but my phone didn't change the time. So anyway, well, what can I say? But at any rate, that's all I have for you. I'll record some more later. Bye. Okay, family, this is my escape from Atlanta. I've made it into Oklahoma. I'm still in Oklahoma. I would have said as soon as we passed through Oklahoma, but I was on the phone, child. Staying awake, talking to friends and family, child. I'm almost halfway there. I just have to finish going through Oklahoma and then into Texas, New Mexico, and then I'll be in Arizona. So I'm really trying to find a place where I can actually sleep into the morning. Ideally, like, this is a perfect place, but all around here they have signs that says, hour parking. An hour customer parking, no loitering, unauthorized vehicles will be towed. So that doesn't give me much comfort. Sitting here, I might just look up rest stops on I-40 in Oklahoma that I can actually park and sleep. That's behind it. So let me go ahead and look up where I can park and sleep. Okay. Talk to you later. Okay, y'all. As y'all can see, I found my hat. Okay, it is for freezing here. It's 28 degrees, and I'm still in Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma. It is 28 degrees outside. I'm thankful I brought my heavy coat, and I found my hat, and I got my warm fuzzy socks on. So this morning I ended up stopping at a rest stop, and I think I did the video for that one yesterday at a Love's, and I ended up just staying there, minus forgetting the sign says it's only 1 hour parking for customers, because I noticed that there was other cars there that was doing it, and if they want to knock on my door and say, "Man, you can't stay here," then I would have moved, but they didn't, so I stayed. It was cold, but you know, I occasionally turned on my car to turn on the heat, and I have my fleece blankets, so that's what kept me warm, plus my heavy coat. So that's what kept me warm throughout the night. But you know, and was it the most comfortable sleep? Nah, it wasn't. But I did sleep. I'm on the road. I'm more than halfway to Arizona, and you know, one of the things I noticed on this route I-40 West is in Oklahoma, and all the fields that they have, is I saw the windmills, the big windmills. Unfortunately, I did not record it because, you know, recording and driving is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that now, but I'm not like holding the phone so that you can see. So whatever, it is whatever. But so far, the drive has been wonderful. I haven't ran into too many issues, so that's good. Outside of that, my car is so disorganized because after a while I'm looking for my hat, so I have bags that's still unzipping. I had to pull my coat from underneath my shoes that was in my suitcase. So I mean, like, I don't have OCD at all, but my organizer, the organizer in my head is twitching. Like, it's not organized. It's not you know what I'm saying? So, but that's it. I just wanted to record that I'm still in Oklahoma. I'm headed towards Texas. Once I get through Texas, child, I'm on the home stretch, because I'll go to New Mexico, and I will be there in 12 hours. How many hours? I think it's 12. I'll be there in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, in 12 hours. Maybe less than. Okay? All right, well, I'll come back to you when I'm in Texas. All right, welcome back, family. So I am in Texas. All right. Now, I'm going to take my time because I heard they crazy in these streets in Texas. But so far, I mean, like, I literally crossed over into Texas. I'm going through the top part, so I probably will go through Dallas. I make my eyes small at you, Dallas. You are a rival. The Redskins rival. The Commanders, you're not really a rival of. And you're the Washington football team, you weren't a rival of. But the Redskins, I make my eyes small. Anyway, let me get my eyes on the road. Let me not make my eyes small at this road. And open eyes, big old eyes. Boop. Anyway, but yeah, so I made it into Texas. So far, so good. I figured the majority of my drive, I'd be surprised if it's short. I'm going to be real honest with you. I will be extremely surprised if this is not like the majority of my drive today is not Texas. I was in Oklahoma longer than I expected, but definitely. So I guess it does look like a panhandle. No, it don't. It doesn't look like a panhandle. It don't. But I'm going through the panhandle of Texas, the top part. It's still chilly outside. It's 32 degrees in this upper part of Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, of Texas. So that's it. I'll come back once I either cross over to New Mexico or Going through Dallas and so far in New Mexico, one of the things I am finding out, or is actually being confirmed to me, is that at least in this country, there's plenty. There's plenty of land, there's plenty of food, there's plenty of gas, there's plenty of resources. As I drive down I-40 West, I see land for days. Why are we scrunched up in New York City, Atlanta, Cali, well, as I say Cali, like that's a city, LA, Miami. Why are we crowded in those cities? We have so much more space. Listen to me what I'm telling you. And there's not a cloud in the sky. Let me see if I tilt. You might just see the sky. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. No, that ain't gonna do it for it. Well, I was hoping that I could turn the camera around, but being that I'm driving, I really can't do anything about it. But whatever the situation is, just letting you know, hey, I made it into New Mexico. The next day, there you go. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, y'all. I done made it into Arizona. I done crossed over right before the sun is going down, and it's absolutely beautiful scenery, like no clouds in the sky. Well, there's a little tiny cloud, just a teeny cloud. So I'm almost there, 4 hours. I'll be in Phoenix. So I made it safely to Phoenix, Arizona. And you know, child, after going through the mountains and them curvy roads, like, oh, child, you know the very first stop was Mint Dispensary, child. And I got me a couple of pre-rolls for under $40. And I'm going to be good. I'm going to go on inside, take a shower, and lay relax behind that. I will talk to y'all next time on Budget and Blessings.